Asked my friends on social media a little while ago for the best advice that they could give someone who was recently identified as neurodivergent, and there were some really good bits of advice in there. There's a short video on that, like your socks don't have to match. However, there was a bit of advice that stood out for me that I've been thinking about for a couple of weeks now, which is neurodivergence is a reason, not an excuse. And I've been sitting with this for a while and trying to work out why I find this problematic. Now, first of all, I would say, yes, of course, anything can be used as an excuse if you have intent. However, what we know about neurodivergence is it's a complete difference in how the brain functions. It means that certain neurodivergent conditions have a different level of plasticity, so we learn things differently, and that our nervous systems are regulated in a really different way. Even if you think about people who have committed crime, there has to be a level of intent, mens rea, for it to be an actual criminal act. So what I'm saying is, when some of the neurodivergent behaviour is somewhat out of our control because we are being ruled by our survival brain and we have gone into fight, flight, freeze, fawn, or flop, we're in a position where actually that isn't necessarily under our control, and we don't need an excuse for when we experience things like meltdowns or shutdowns. We have a reason. We have a different nervous system that means we go straight into survival brain under certain conditions. And I just wonder how much of this internalized ableism that neurodivergent people learn through a process of not realizing that they are neurodivergent till they are in adulthood, and how unhelpful that can be to our well-being when we are unable to show ourselves self-compassion by holding ourselves to majority neurotype norms.